For a third consecutive year, the Falcons win the Cheese Bowl, and what a dramatic win it was on this Saturday, knocking off the Lakeland University Muskies 37-34, scoring the final 13 points of the game, being joined by the head coach of the Falcons, Greg Edders. The Falcons have now overall won 3 consecutive games. This was a game of emotions, up and down. First of all, in the first half, just some silly penalties. You guys were able to clean that up for the most part in the second half.
You know, I'm so frustrated with the penalty situation. You harp on it, you preach it. We penalize them on Tuesdays with the penalties, and then we just come out and lose our minds. That was the only thing that was beating us in the first half. And so before we went in the locker room, I got with them, and I'm saying, listen, man, we got to clean this thing up, all right, because we're beating ourselves. And so I think we cleaned it up a little bit in the second half, but yeah, I mean, if we're going to continue to grow, we have to stop those penalties.
How about the ground game? Pound the football. A great deal of Caleb Espinoza, Jacob Pugh, even Zach Ballard, linebacker turned running back in this game.
Well, I love to run the football, all right? And the offensive staff did a great job. And again, if you look at the guys that are on the field, all right, they're doing a great job. Our program has been wiped out with injuries, and they literally, you just saw, all right, you find a way. You put duct tape on something, all right, and you hold it together, you put some wrinkles in, you move a linebacker over to offense, but the offensive line did a great job. We controlled the run game all day, and when you do that, you got a chance to in every game. And so very, very proud of the offense and how they ran the football, and just next man up, you know.
How about the defense late in the game, that big stop? You're looking at what, third and 3, and then 4th and 2, and
yeah.
They bring out a defensive lineman as a lead blocker for their quarterback, and not once but twice you stopped them.
Yeah, the first time they did that and they scored, that was a bad call on my part. I should have waited to make sure that they didn't put that personnel in. That is 100% on me. That has nothing to do with our players. But the second time that they put then we were ready. And again, our defensive kids stepped up. You talk about being held together by duct tape. If, again, you go through the injuries on the defensive side of the ball, and against one of the most explosive offensive players in the conference, I thought the whole defense, the staff, I thought they did just a tremendous job of corralling him and giving us a chance to win.
Take us to the end of the game. A minute left in regulation. You guys are marching down the field.
Yeah.
Was there any doubt that Logan Novice would at least attempt the field goal? He makes a 54-yarder for a walk-off win. You can feel the wind blowing. It's at his backside. That certainly aided, but man, did he get all that
well,
field goal.
Again, going back, we would have liked to do it a little cleaner. All right. I had to make a bad timeout call that cost us 1, right? But then, with no timeouts in the situation that we're in, we practice that. All right. I mean, we practice running the play, handing the ball to the official, spiking the ball. All right. I would have liked it to have been a little closer, but no, we had no questions. We were going to run him out and give him a chance. So, again, just a credit to the special teams. I'm so proud of the whole football team, but we knew Logan was going to break the record because he's only a sophomore. I didn't know it was going to be in the Cheese Bowl against Lakeland for the game winner.
We were wondering about that. What was the record? That was a 54-yarder.
51, I believe. It's either 51 or 52.
But either way, he's got it.
Either way, he's got it. He's got it, to the best of my knowledge.
Yes, and that's among 3 field goals he knocked in this game. Nice bounce back after he missed one in the first half, 2 in that second quarter. But I guess overall, as we just wrap things up, I mean, there's so many different angles to this game we could go. Just your feelings. You mentioned finding ways to win games. You guys have won 3 straight with 2 games now left in the regular season.
My emotions. I mean, I'm so happy for these young men. I'm so happy for the program. Again, if you're grinding out here on a day-to-day basis during practice, and you know the team, and you know the adversity that we face every single day, having to move guys here, there, and they keep grinding and they keep believing. And today was just, I don't even know how to explain it. Cheese Bowl, big win at home, and in the fashion that we won. It's just a great team, man. I'm so proud of them.
Coach, congrats on the victory. The Falcons, they're moving to a tie now for third with Wisconsin Lutheran, a 37-34 walk-off win over Lakeland. Final home game next Saturday at 12 noon against Concordia Chicago.